This
Start from
conference will now be recorded.
so here I completed up to trade finance applications, especially in the treasury part. So for money market, we have done the configuration. For foreign exchange, we have done securities, we have done trade finance, we have done. So this is the part of treasury management. So in this end user activities, what I'm going to explain is I'm going to explain about the business partner because that's a basic step. So then we are going to take one topic every day, say for example, money market. First, we are going to post the transactions. So before the class, what I will do is whatever I had explained in your session that I'm going to take in Excel sheet. Based on that, I'm going to post the transactions and I'm going to show you the back office and I'm going to show that accounting. So like this, we are going to take one topic every day and we are going to finish this 4 sessions, total 5 sessions. After completing these 5 sessions, so I'm going to give you one brief introduction about risk management. So then we are going to discuss about risk management. So that is for 4 sessions. And finally, we are going to discuss about the cloud functionality and bank account management. So this is for 2 weeks. Continuously, we have the sessions. And I'm going to send the schedule according to this. So no session has been cancelled or no session has been skipped. So and no session is going to wait because even a single person is added also. I'm going to continue the session. So you can follow the recordings if you miss it. Okay. So let's come to the today's topic first. So when I was going to explain the concept of the finance applications, I explained about company code creation. I explained about GL creation as per S4HANA standards. And I explained about the business partner concept in finance point of view, I'm saying. So in the finance point of view, if you want to create a business partner, already I had explained, based on that only we are discussing. I want to create a customer as a business partner. So what I need to do? Tell me from your side, any one of you. What are the steps I need to follow? Say, for example, I'm sitting in the treasury and I want to post a money market transaction. So or else any other financial transaction. But I want to convert my customer, which is created by the FI team, into business partner of treasury. That I know very well because once the customer is created, I can convert into business partner. That's fine. But as per S4HANA standards, if I want to create a customer and if you want to convert this customer as a business partner of treasury, what steps we need to follow in the configuration side? Quickly, please.
Baseline configuration means related to
Configuration.
treasury.
I'm asking the steps. No need to do anything. I want to create a customer as a business partner first, and I want to convert this customer as a business partner,
Counterpart.
which is in the customer role, to counterparty. That is not a big deal, but I want to convert the customer as a business partner. What are the steps we need to follow?
We need to follow. We
Okay,
have to create
so
a
let's.
rating and ranking and other things, all the configuration. Okay, we have to create the portfolio also, all the things what is being configured in general settings.
See, what are the steps involved to convert the customer as a business partner? That is only I am asking. Okay, so I'm not doing configuration once again because we already done that. Just I'm going to explain in Outlook. So there are 2 ways in order to create a business partner in treasury. One is you can convert the customer as a business partner. But if you want to convert the customer as a business partner of counterparty, first step is you need to convert the customer into business partner as a customer role. So in order to convert the customer into customer role, what you need to do is, so you need to create a customer number range because you are following with your own company code. So you need to create your customer account group first. So like that in vendor also, please remember, sometimes we need to create a vendor as a business partner in counterparty also. In that case also same rules is applicable. So first you need to go to account group, whether it is a customer or a vendor, you need to decide. So according to that, if it is a customer, take the customer account group. If it is a vendor, take the vendor account group. Then you need to create a number range, and also you need to assign a number range to account group. Okay, this everybody know. Fine. So after this, I need to go to business partner under cross application components, and I need to create a business partner number range first. So then after that, I need to create a business partner account group. Now the question is it required to use the same customer number? Say for example, I have taken customer number from 1 to 10. Is it required to take the same customer number in business partner, or I can take any number in business partner?
Any number, Aditya, any number.
Both we can take, right? If there is a free intervals, we can take same number. If there is no free intervals, we can take a different number. Okay.
Yes.
Then after maintaining this number range and grouping, you have customer account group or else vendor account group. So both also you can create, and you have business partner account group. So I want to give a small assignment to you, which I did not explain previously, but I explained partially. I am expecting that I required the customer and vendor and business partner with the same number, and I want to convert this business partner into counterparty. So either can use as a customer or I can use as a vendor. Please try this. Then if I am going to use a customer as a business partner, then I need to go to the master data synchronization, business partner settings for customer integration, field assignment of customer integration, assignment of keys, define number range direction BP to customer. So because I need to redirect the customer business partner to customer. If it is in case of vendor, so same procedure. Under this only you can find settings for vendor integration, field assignment for vendor integration, assignment of keys, define number range direction BP to vendor. Okay. So after following the required steps, what I am doing, I am going to create a customer first. So let's go to front end. So go to BP as a transaction code. Now click on organization. I need to decide whether it is a person or an organization or a group. Go to organization. I'm taking as an organization. Now, what role I need to select? Initially, I ask you to create as a customer only. So select customer financial accounting, create, then take the company. Let's say I'm going to take as TRM for our recognition 9 customer. Country, language, then go to company code data, enter the company code, then add the reconciliation account. For this, you need to create one sundry data account. Then if you want to integrate with the cash management, you need to assign the planning group. In my system already I had activated. So let us select with S1. You also select with S1 only. Later we will discuss. Now come to grouping and select your business partner grouping. Save it. Now I created one customer reference to business partner. Okay, I have taken two different number ranges in this case, not same number. Now I want to convert this customer into treasury management. So now when you are coming to the money market concept, my company is planning to invest. So if my company is planning to invest, who is a counterparty? I will give the example: trader, banker, or a customer. Banker is the counterparty in the point of money market. If it is in the case of foreign exchange,
issuer. Or the person who is issuing, banker, obviously the bank.
Trader becomes a counterparty, not banker, because trader is going to exchange. So if it is in the case of securities,
Issuer.
There also, no, there also the trader
Trader.
becomes a counterparty. That is the basic thing. Issuer is the secondary thing, only in securities. We don't require issuer in foreign exchange. We don't require issuer in money market. That means what the point here is, the person or an organization or a group where we are investing is known as counterparty. If you are planning to invest, and that means if your company is investing, so in any case, the role comes under counterparty only. The name will change, whether he is a trader or a banker, the name will change. But at the end of the day, it need to create under counterparty role only. Okay. So if it's in the case of my company is service industry, then who is a counterparty? My company is a service industry. I am providing some financial services to different types of customers. Who is a counterparty in this case?
You will be the counterparty.
Huh? I am recording in my books of accounts. Anyone of you?
Counterparty will be customer only, right? Means with whom we are
Yes,
interacting.
exactly what I am expecting. In this case, counterparty becomes a customer. So let us change this customer. Sometimes we need to convert the vendor into counterparty also. In that case also, please try once. So I'm expecting that vendor, customer, business partner as same number, that you need to try from your side. If you want any help, I will help you. So now I'm going to take the customer and I'm going to convert this into counterparty. So what I need to do is, no need to go anywhere. In the same screen, click on change, then convert this into counterparty. Simple. Now, after converting the counterparty, so I need to add some details. So let's say basic details. Then if I want to give the identification, can I give the identification details such as legal form, legal entity? Is it mandatory or not?
Yes, it is mandatory.
Okay, if it is mandatory, can I create this legal form, legal entity and industry system in the backend?
It is system delivered, correct? Legal form. If you have a specific requirement, then only you can create it.
Not system.
You can assign it over here.
You can create. Okay. So please refer my business personal confidence. You can understand. So I'm going to add that. Let's say this private bank. I'm giving public sector. Industry system also you can create as your own. Financial
001. Okay.
standard industrial system. Okay. Then go save this first. First of all, save this. So 09 is not maintained. So let's take another one.
01. Take 01.
Anything. Save it. Even you can create that. Okay. So if I want to convert the customer into counterparty, this is the procedure. But situation wise, it will change. If your company is a trading that means if your company is a manufacturing unit, so where we are investing, that becomes a counterparty, whether it is a trader or a banker. So if it is a service industry, the customer becomes a counterparty. Okay. So can I use this counterparty directly by posting a transactions in money market?
You have to give the authorization.
You need to give the authorization. To give the authorization,
If the customer is not created in that particular money market or forex, then you won't able to post it.
no. What I am asking is, you created a customer initially. Say, for example, I am a finance consultant. I created a customer in the customer role. Then you are a treasury consultant. You converted that customer into counterparty. After that, if you want to use this in any financial transaction such as money market or foreign exchange or securities or trade finance, you need to give the authorization. To give the authorization, so you need to go to financial supply chain management, treasury and risk management, business partners. special functions, standing instructions. Neither you can go to payment details or transaction authorization. Any one of these you can use. Take the business partner number and company code, click enter. Then go to authorization. Select the authorization to which you want to give the financial instrument. So like that you can select, or else sometimes the company will ask you, you need to give the authorization only to the product category. So product category also you can give, not only like that. These are all different types of product categories, fixed term deposit, commercial paper, and all these things. You can give like this, or else you can give with product type also you can give, or else you can give with the transaction type also. That is your choice. So if I don't want to give the authorization for all, I can select only the product type and transaction type. So like this you can select. That means you can give the authorization neither for financial transaction, neither product type or a product category, and product type and transaction type. That is your choice. As per your convenience, you can give. Then say it.
I have one question. So here we converted one customer that is very easily we converted into the business partner of treasury or financial services which you have converted. Suppose we have 100 of customer which we need to convert. Do we have any process to convert all the customer into BP means treasury BP or?
I'm coming to that. Wait. So this is the way which you need to convert the customer as a business partner. If you are going to create a customer, this is the procedure. Now, let us say I am using migration. So because we need to talk about that also. In the existing R3, I created 100 customers. So in order to convert, can I use the same customers in S4HANA as usually?
Yeah, customer we can, yeah.
See, I'm working in R3. Okay. I created 100 customers. Now you are sitting in S4HANA. You done the migration. Can you use the same customers in S4HANA?
No.
You have to migrate.
The migration is already done.
Create it as a business partners.
So first of all, you as a S4HANA consultant, you need to create the business partner number and also the account group for business partners. Along with that, you need to run one more step, which is called synchronization cockpit. So here, if you want to convert the mass customers or vendors into business partners, this is the procedure. So go to master data synchronization. First of all, synchronization control, synchronization object. There are three objects. One is business partner, customer, and vendor. So if I want to convert the customer, the synchronization object is customer. So I'm going to synchronize with mass data load. And also I need to specify CMD underscore EI underscore API underscore extract. And maximum you can convert up to 50 customers. So more than that also you can use, but SAP support with maximum of 50. That is recommended action. Then save this. After that, go to synchronization of master data, execute synchronization cockpit, select customer to business partner because you are converting the customer into business partner. Double click on this. So block size it will automatically take because you already entered. So then you need to specify the field grouping, account group, specified with selected value, between the range of values, and you need to specify customer from number and to number, and you need to execute like this. Just an example I'm running. Execute. Whenever you run it, data successfully transferred to the background process. So like this you can mass customers into business partners. Yes.
Yeah, thanks, Aditya. But don't you think 50 is very less amount means that was a free test, right? So we can enter any fee number, right? Instead of 50, we can.
That's what I said. It will accept up to maximum extent.
Okay.
Aditya, I have a question. See, this activity is done by the functional consultant, the TRM consultant, correct? Now it depends, completely depends upon the business process. Suppose in R3 we are migrating from R3 to S4 HANA. Okay, so in R3 the trade finance was not there. It was there, but with a different name called commodity management. Okay, now before, suppose my present customer want to use the trade finance functionality, obviously they will be using, they have discussed with me. Okay, so now if they want to implement, so already I have 50 to 70 customers over there in R3. Okay, that I'm aware. Okay, I have done all the meetings, that I'm aware. Now before configuring the trade finance, I have to perform this migration activities and all the things should be ready, and then I should do the configuration, or post to configuration I have to perform this. What will be the
Only
sequence?
No, you have to do the configuration first.
first you need to do the post configuration, because if you go to see here, if you go to conversion of accounting to S4 HANA, here there is a trade finance step is there. So what it
Yes.
is saying, that migration needed, and also you need to convert. First of all, you require the configuration. Then only you can convert that commodity into trade finance by using these functionalities. At the same time, you need to implement MM also. That is also one of the mandatory step here.
Okay.
Okay.
So means the sequence tell it like that. Firstly, you should be configuring the trade finance being a TRM consultant, okay, and then the other hand, the MM consultant should configure and get ready all the things done, NSD, whatever it is. Okay, and
Yes.
then we have to perform this migration activities. This should be the sequence.
Yes.
Okay.
Because simple point, trade finance is not there in existing R3. Now it is there,
True.
and you are migrating the data from commodity to trade finance. So without configuration, you can't do that.
Okay.
Okay. Then, so once this is done, so in mass synchronization also I'm saying that. So you converted 50 customers from customer to business partner. In that case also, what we need to do is, you need to go to XD02 individually only. You need to go to XD02. Whatever the customer you want to convert into counterparty, that you need to do manually only. In that, there is no mass synchronization. Okay. So for that also, you need to give the authorization as mandatory. So this is one way which you, if you are converting the customer into business partner, this is the procedure. Okay. If I want to create a business partner directly in treasury, so then I need to decide. So whether my company is a manufacturing organization, whether my company is a service industry, based on that, directly you can go to BP and you can create a business partner. So you can go to BP as a transaction code. No need to do anything, these steps. Just you need to create the number range for business partner and account group for business partner. Directly come to front end, then go to person or a organization or a group and take the input values. No need to follow all these steps for direct creation of business partner. Only two steps you need to follow in configuration. One is number range for business partners. Another is business partner account group. Then directly come to front end, go to counterparty, and you can create a business partner. So the input values is same. So in both the case, you can, procedure is same at the end of the day. So after you create a counterparty directly also, so you need to give the authorization as mandatory. So this is the two ways. Just a second. This is the two ways which you can create a customer as a business partner, or else direct creation of business partner, but authorization is mandatory. So now I explained 3 points. One is, if you want to create a customer as a business partner and if you want to convert this customer into counterparty, what is the procedure? Second, you have already customers is there which you want to convert into business partner and then you want to convert into counterparty. So this is the second procedure, synchronization cockpit. Third step. So in the third step, directly also you can create a business partner, but no need to follow all these rules. Just you need to create a number range and account group and directly create a business partner. But all the three cases requires the authorization with, so the financial instrument. Okay, this is one point. Now let us say I created one customer. Okay, in that customer I mentioned that some TRM. So as per our training point of view, I mentioned there is a contact person. How I need to perform a contact person in that actual business partner?
Select the role issuer.
Issuer.
Then the
Okay.
contact person, I think it will come. I'm not sure. Very much sure.
No,
I think
issuer
it will
concept.
come.
And what I am saying, let us understand. I created one customer, okay, as a counterparty only, or else as a customer only, whatever it may be. So now here I mentioned that in general data, I mentioned that, oh, sorry, BP. I mentioned that, again, it is coming XD02, TRM9, not here. Oh, I have taken wrong. TRM9 customer. So if I want to add the contact person to this customer, what I need to do? Or else let's say is a counterparty. I want to add a contact details. What I need to do? Right now, contact details are not there. What I need to do? Simple. In any circumstance, let us leave the role concept, whether it is a customer or a counterparty or a vendor, whatever it may be. If you want to create a contact person in your business partner, actual business partner, very simple. Go to BP as a transaction code, select person, change the role as contact person, create, then add the contact person, say for example, Daniel, language. No need to enter all the details. If you want, you can enter. Select the appropriate group and save it. Now 8769 is created as a contact person. Now go back again. Go to XD02. Run the actual customer. Oh, sorry. It is coming with S4. And the actual customer. In counterparty or vendor, whatever it may be, the procedure is same. Then execute. Then go to relationships. Take the role as a contact person. I changed this, I think, as a contact person. Yeah. So add the customer number 9769. Click enter. So it will come like this. So TRM9 customer has a contact person, Mr. Daniel. So if you want to add some additional details such as calling hours or visiting hours, you can add it. Same procedure. Click on calling hours. So he asked me to call on every month from date and to date. So every month on first week, every week on let's say in between 08 to 16, exception not on non-working days, factory calendar as per Indian calendar.
This we can use in, I think, collection management and dispute management, because they are the person, those who used to chase the payment and chase the customer.
Even in counterparty also we can use this.
Okay, counterparty also.
Whether it is vendor or a customer or a counterparty or issuer, everywhere you can use this.
Okay.
Okay. So like this, you can add a relationship with actual counterparty or a customer or a vendor with sub relation. Okay. So this is the way that what you need to create the business partner in different ways in order to update the money market or a foreign exchange or a securities or trade finance. Now I have some few questions. So here I'm going to execute. Same customer I'm going to execute. Now I want to control some fields. Can I control the fields? That means some fields I don't require. Some fields I require. Can I control the fields?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Business
Where I can
partner
control?
settings.
Where
Go
I
to
can
the
control?
field status group.
TRM.
No.
TRM business partner settings.
What it called? That is what I am asking.
Field status group.
No. Field status group is different. Field status group is for only GL accounts.
Yeah, related NFI.
See,
So
if you
everywhere
want,
you have.
I will tell you. If
Drawing.
you want
Okay,
to
you mean to
control,
say layout.
screen layout is for customer, but you create it as a business partner. So go to cross application components, business partners, then business partners again, basic settings. Here you can see field groupings. So client level, BP role level, activity level, business partner type level. So it is not recommended at client level, business partner activity level, and business partner type. Why? Because if you go in this, if you change any fields, it will affect all the roles. That is not recommended action. What I required only in the counterparty, I required some additional fields. In that case, go to config field attributes for each role category. Then what is the role of counterparty? TR0 151.
50. 151. Okay.
Double
Can you
click
show
on
mine one? What I've asked the second question. Why it is asking rating?
here only. I'm saying. So
Please.
here when you are going to update, so here somewhere, so it is already kept as a tick mark. So you need to select that and also you need to remove in your case. So whatever the fields I require, I can keep it as a required field. I can control all the fields. That fields make it as mandatory. Say for example, if you go to additional text or address details. So independent standard commit is kept as required field. You can remove it. Like that CT, you can remove it. So if you want. So like that, whatever the fields you require, you can keep it as required field and mandatory field, whatever it may be. So like this, we can control the fields as per the role. For any role, not only in counterparty, just one point I have shown. For any type of role, you can control the fields like this. Okay. So these are the concepts which is a part of business partner. This is the first step which we need to understand in end user activities before moving into any concept. Remember, again and again, I'm not going to repeat this business partner concept, because I have shown you all the three scenarios, including relationships. So first thing is how to convert the customer into business partner for counterparty. Then second thing is how to sync the customers into business partners for mass customers. Third point is how to create a business partner directly in counterparty and how to give the authorizations. Okay, so please do the practice from your side only. Okay, so then from here onwards, what we are doing is every day we are going to take one topic. So first, what I will do is just 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to focus on what we have done in the configuration, and then directly I'm coming to the end user activities. First, I will create a financial transaction, then back office accounting. Like that, every day we are taking one topic and we are going to move forward for the rest of 4 sessions. Our target is by Friday, we need to end up this end user activities. Okay.
So about my, can you make me the presenter so that I can demonstrate you within a fraction of time?